Vegas Raiders. To kick off, here's Will Lutz. And away we go at Allegiant Stadium. To return, here's Raheem Mostert. He's brought down just inside the 25.
Raiders take over first and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
So their offense out now to get this game started. It's first and 10.
Hey, here we go. 390.
First carry here for Ashton Genty. And that carry only gets one on the plunge up the gut.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
27-yard line.
390.
From the gun, Smith. That's complete to the back, Ashton Genty. And he reaches the 35 before going out.
Rhythm. You hear me talk about rhythm a lot. Whether it's a golf swing, a baseball swing, heck, even a bowler. Gets himself into rhythm. And I'm just telling you, Kate, from experience, these little throws to running backs, it's one of the best things to get your offense into rhythm and a nice little gain on top of it.
And he is hauled down right at that midfield stripe. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On third down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity. Man, did he make an impact play.
That's taken in nicely by Brock Bowers. It's a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the first.
There are times a quarterback's got to be blacksmiths. When you're in the pocket, there's just a certain timing and precision. So you get outside that pocket, you got to be an artist. You got to be creative, and this guy is.
That one's on the mark to Cubby Myers. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs.
You know what I like about that, Kate? I like that they're not coming out slow. They're willing to go with some looks here that will yield big yardage down the field instead of just settling for dinking and dunking the ball.
Escapes the pocket. Gets him on the in route. And he's going to be dropped with a big hit at the end of that. But the effort still sets him up with a first and goal.
First and goal at the 6-yard line.
Smith yet again. Pass it down close. He has the touchdown. The Raiders finish up an excellent opening series.
Daniel Carlson on for the point after.
Point after from Carlson is up and good. And the Raiders will jump out to a 7-0 lead.
Broncos nothing.
The Raiders kicking team is out there, and they'll boot this away. And it didn't look like he was seriously considering a return there, did it? So that touchback going to come out to the 35. Good starting field position for the Broncos as they get ready for first and 10. Opening play, and Bo will throw. And they can't connect on the deep look. Still a couple of snaps to play with, though, here. We've got second down. Not must-have yet, Brock, but it does feel pretty important that they come up with an answer for that touchdown, but not going to be easy.
Nope, and incompletions like that certainly won't help.
They just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be third down.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Now this opening drive not going anywhere yet. Already third and 10. Complete beyond the marker. And he's tackled after getting this to the opposing 46. It's a gain of 19 on the play. And that'll be good for a Denver first. New set of downs for him from the 46. Throwing on first down, Nix. Chased out to his right. And that's incomplete. Wanted to dial up the aggressiveness there like that, but couldn't connect. Second down. Went for that big shot. They wanted to get that highlight the first time they touched the football.
Now, this group likes to be aggressive, and early incompletion's not going to deter them. Sharpshooters, they don't stop shooting threes because of one brick, and they won't stop pushing this ball down the field either.
Makes the throw again. Bails out of the pocket quick. He finds Ingram working downfield here. And they're on him right away with that tackle. The stop comes at the 26-yard line. They pick up 20 yards there. And the Broncos will have a first down.
I just don't know how you play defense, Kate, and some of the guys in the league today. How can you balance defending somebody who can run for it or throw it right over your head? These dual-threat QBs, they're a nightmare.
Left side now, caught by Sutton. And he has it down officially to the red zone at the 20.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
Off the play fake, here's Nix. Flushed out of the pocket. Outright, and Ingram makes the grab. And he gets in. Touchdown, Denver! The Broncos finish off their opening drive. Quite the drive they put together to begin this game. What stood out to us, how quickly they were operating. They got a lot of plays in a small amount of time on the way to that touchdown.
What do you mean? We feel that tempo in the booth?
Yep. Yep. Certainly do.
Kept those guys guessing defensively and on their toes, not quite sure what was coming next. And it will be that same strategy they employ, I'm going to guess so, until that defense proves they can stop it.
Mostert on the return. Pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29.
At their own 29-yard line.
Raiders just about ready for this one. It's 1st and 10.
Hey, look. Here we go.
We go play fake here with Smith. Got a man. It's Mayer. He's going to be a yard shy of the first as they force him out after the gain of 9.
When you see play action, do all you can to get your eyes to the tight end, because that's their bread and butter. That play action gives him time off the line, helps chip a rusher, or even helps sell that fake. And then when he releases, he gets out, he gets some leverage. He gets to that edge before the defender can cover him.
1st and 10 from the 41.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Genty on the give. He's headed right. Had some room to work, and he took advantage. Give him 7.
So much to like about that run, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that first down marker.
From the 48. And his perfect start is over. And that's the first one of his throws to wind up incomplete.
Can't cover it much better than that really well-covered gate on that play. There just simply was not a window for him to sneak that throw in.
Smith on 3rd and short. Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. 4th down coming up.
You know, in this league, you can't start every game with scoring drives, but I think that's a clear picture of why you don't keep this drive sustained. Got to execute on the most important down. That's 3rd down.
The only move this offense is making is toward the line, Bronk. They're going for 4th and 3. They're going for this. He's got it to his running back. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, it's difficult on the defense.
Shotgun give here to Genty. We're a quarter of the way through on this chilly winter afternoon. Both teams neck and neck so far. We'll return to Allegiant Stadium right after this. We're back and excited to start this second quarter. You excited? We're excited. Raiders in a nice spot here to put up some points. First down, and they go right back to it. It is into the end zone. Touchdown, Las Vegas! The Raiders take a second quarter lead. Carlson to tack on the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Raiders break that tie and now lead by 7.
14. Broncos 7.
The Raiders kicking team is out there, and they'll boot this away. And this is going to bounce out of the end zone, so they will set up shop at the 35.
Their own 35-yard line.
Good starting field position for the Broncos as they get ready for 1st and 10. They run it. Here's R.J. Harvey. And he'll make his way through for a pickup of 4.
That is simply a stay-on-schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
It's a gain of 5.
Gain of 5 on that first down. Let's see if they can repeat that performance now here on second. Out of the gun, it's Nix. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Part of what's earned him status, Brock, is one of the league's better tight ends. Are those hands, right? His dependable hands. So shouts to the defense there because he wasn't able to hang on that time.
Kate, it's one thing for these defenders to separate a receiver from the ball, but to do so on a stud tight end, that's big time.
That one finds his man, Ingram. And he gets this all the way to the 25 before they stop him. That goes for 36 yards. And that'll be good for a Denver first. Sets him up nice and pretty at the 25 following that big play. First run of the game for J.K. Dobbins. And he is brought to a stop after he found plenty of room there to run.
It is just so hard, Kate, to get these chunk, explosive runs. But what it does now is it especially sets the table in prime scoring position.
4 downs now to get in. Here's 1st and goal. Working inside the red zone. Buys time, rolling right. He just throws this one away.
This quarterback credit. He bought as much time as he could, but eventually the only option left was to throw it away.
So after the incomplete pass, here's 2nd and goal. Harvey. And he runs it across. Touchdown! The Broncos can tie it up in the second after cutting into the lead. Extra point try now from Lutz. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Broncos tie things up at 14. After tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. Mostert on the return. And this drive will start inside the 25.
Over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
The Las Vegas offense is set. 1st and 10. Begin with a quick completion to the right side. And he crosses the sideline a yard or 2 beyond, it looks like the 30. After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short.
Brings up 2nd and 2.
Running from the pistol here with Jency. Well, that's not what the offense styled up. They stick him for a loss. It's going to be 3rd down.
Dre Greenlaw on the It's a loss of 1. Brings up 3rd and 3.
Shotgun snap to Smith. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Trey Greenlaw picks it off. And the Broncos are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season.
Hey, listen, when you're throwing down the middle of the field, you have got to be crystal clear in your vision. There are so many defenders that can get into those zones. That might be a case of the QB there trying to do a little bit too much and certainly didn't see the defender who comes up with the big interception.
And they're going to get to him after a gain of close to 5 as they send him out.
Well, you don't get the first down, but I'll tell you this, Kate, that drives the defense and the defensive coordinator nuts. They do everything right, they win, and yet still QB makes something out of nothing.
Shotgun snap to Nix. He's got it! Touchdown, Denver! The Broncos parlay the interception into points. And with that score, he's reached a benchmark he's long had his eye on. 30 touchdowns in one season. And he's going to come away pleased with how well he has played to put up that kind of number this year. That one splits the uprights. And the Broncos break that tie and now lead by 7. Here's Lutz set to kick this away. Mostert on the return. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. Raiders just about ready for this one. It's 1st and 10. Interception last drive doesn't deter them. They're going right back to the air. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. He's taken down, but not before he gets this one to the 41. They get 13 on the pickup. And that's good for a Raiders first.
1st and 10 at the 41.
Out of the gun, here's Smith. Has him on a quick hitter. And he made a bid for midfield there, but stopped at his own side at the 49.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up 2nd and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. And off to Genty. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
And it's incomplete, and that's going to bring up 4th down.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable in an incomplete.
Offense isn't moving here. They are going for this on 4th and 1. From the gun, Smith. Short pass brought in. So it's the 2-minute warning here from Allegiant. And he's down inside the 40 before he's escorted out. The Raiders at a disadvantage on the scoreboard. Giving this to Genty. Give him a couple on that carry. 2nd down coming up.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. We have a timeout called by the Broncos. That's their first. And they'll take a moment to ponder what the call's going to be on 3rd down. Trying to throw here out of the gun. Finds Genty underneath. Decent gain here, but short of the first.
I know that completion doesn't move the chains. I love it nonetheless. You make sure that defense is aware of every eligible player going out. And this time it was out of the backfield with the running back that shows he's adept at catching it as well.
No good. He needed more leg, and he sent it too far right. Thought he had a chance to block it, but he ends up wiping out the kicker instead, and that's going to award their offense a first down.
Hey, watch him right there, watch him right there. Hey, here we go, hey. 390%. Strike. Come on, set.
Smith on first down. Little off center. His man just couldn't adjust to it.
Just something off in the rhythm of their passing game on that one. Time to recalibrate and keep throwing it to get back into rhythm.
Back to the air. It's Smith. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
You know what that route is called, right, Kate? OTB. Over the ball. And those are the ones you've got to hit. You've got to be able to play offense from the inside out. Got to find a completion right there.
Throwing on third, Smith. Finds him over the middle. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. Now the Broncos take their third and final timeout. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half. So now on fourth down, the Raiders elected to send Daniel Carlson out for the field goal. Ball on the right hash for this 36-yard look.
Hey, facing a deficit that's going to follow you into halftime in that locker room, they will welcome those 3 points. A little bit of feel-good momentum.
We've got a good one here. They've cut the lead to 4 as they send it away. And that kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. So we got a touchback. This drive will start at the 35. Good starting field position for the Broncos as they get ready for first and 10. Nix from the gun. Buying some time right. On the run right, throwing deep down the side. This one misses the tight end. So it'll be second down.
Okay, this quarterback gets out of the pocket, genuinely a coin toss whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
Throwing the out route complete. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. Pickup of 12 on that play. And the Broncos will have a first down.
Some of these quarterbacks, Kate, I swear, it's just instinctive. Like a great running back, they just know how to buy a little bit more time and to create space to find those completions outside the pocket.
Taking a deep shot there on first down. Okay, no luck connecting. It's incomplete.
Once that quarterback broke the pocket, kind of turns into like a zone read option a little bit, Kate. You got a couple choices. Keep it yourself or try to force the throw. There was nowhere to go. He really should have used his legs.
Nix again on second and 10. Clean it over the middle. And they're going to bring him down at the 36. Offense in the hurry up here.
It's a gain of 17. First down, Denver.
Throwing on first down, Nix. And he has it along the sideline, but he got a little too close to that edge. They're going to say he's out of bounds. We've got second down.
Those passes get more and more difficult as you try to get aggressive downfield. I love the call. I love pushing the ball down the field. But the windows in the throwing lanes aren't there long, and it only takes a little bit for a throw to be off.
Again on second and 10, Nix. He sends this one to the end zone. And through the back of the end zone and out of bounds. And that throw doesn't lead to 6. So they're left facing third and long.
Well, it's hard for me to get too mad at him for missing a touchdown when he's already got 2 in his pocket. Maybe fantasy managers might not agree with me on this one, Kate. But don't worry, as hot as he is, I bet you a third one's coming at some point.
That's caught at the 4. It's a Denver touchdown. The Broncos will add to their lead at the end of the half. It's a Troy Franklin touchdown. Extra point try now from Lutz. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Broncos drive their lead to 11.
Raiders 17. Will Lutz
Time left for maybe a return plus a play here as they send this away. Mostert on the return. Jukes out a one stop. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down.
First and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Here we go, here we go.
Probably looking at our final snap of the half here on first down. All right, no more excitement here in this first half. He kneels this one down. Both teams head to the locker room. That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment. The Raiders kicking team is out there, and they'll boot this away. This one's going to be a return from deep in the end zone. They stop him right as he gets up past the 15.
First and 10 at their own 16-yard line.
Broncos to the line now. It's first and 10. Here's Nix to throw. He's thrown deep to the left side. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
Defender's not going to be thrilled the catch was almost made on his watch, but more importantly, he breaks it up. Gives him a chance to do a little jawing after the play. Lets the other guy know he roughed him up and cost him that catch.
Second down. Here's Nix again. Makes the catch and gets the feet in. And he is persuaded to go out of bounds just as he gets this up past the 30-yard line. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
They've got first down from the 31. Here's Nix. Escapes out to the left. And this is going to end up incomplete. He really aired it out there on first down, but just couldn't make the connection.
This defense, they had a plan, and they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
They'll throw again. Nix. First real mistake, that's intercepted. Jeremy Chin has got it. And the Raiders take possession as he makes his fourth interception of our season. They worked hard to have the halftime lead, Brock, but now that defense working hard to take it away.
Not wasting any time, are they? You know, they love to say about baseball, Kate, baseball's a game of adjustments. So is the NFL, and especially in the second half. You have all that data from the first half. You want to take it all in, and defensively you want to adjust exactly what they did to take the ball away there to begin the second.
And he's taken out of bounds as he gets it down near the red zone.
It's a gain of 25 yards.
All right, set now, first and 10.
And the Raider first down.
Back to Genty. And he can only manage 1 yard. The defenders were at the ready to bring him down.
Okay, this is why you got to be careful to just run it always on first down. You got to break your tendencies. The casual fan, well, that casual fan knew what was coming, but more importantly, this defensive front did too.
Going left side, Bowers has it. And he's in. Touchdown! The Raiders start the second half with some needed points. Brock Bowers, the touchdown! Not a lot of processing time from the moment he pulled it back to the moment he made that throw, Brock. But I think we can all agree he made the right choice not to hand it off, and then the right read on that throw.
Yeah, he sure did, Kate. It kind of reminds me of the option quarterbacks of our day growing up, right? Those guys that made that pitch, and it was just second nature. They were on the run, guys all around. It didn't matter. He's going to put that pitch right on them. Great RPO quarterbacks of today do exactly the same thing with their throws.
So after making this a 5-point ball game, they kick it off. And he mishit this one badly. It's out of bounds short of the 40, and they're going to take over at that spot. First and 10 from the 41. Out of the gun, it's Nix. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. And now it's second down.
Second and 10.
Nix off the play action. Headed out right. Gets it downfield, on target to Sutton. And he's got this one down to the enemy 35. Still on the move, coming to the line for first and 10. Nix now to throw. On the move, headed right. And he just gets rid of it. Knew he had a couple of plays left. Didn't want to take a risk there on first down.
Those are the kind of decisions you got to make in that spot. And the smart quarterbacks, they seem to do it consistently. When you're in enemy territory, a throwaway is always better than risking a turnover.
This is Sutton working the right side. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
5 yards on the play. And it's third.
The Raiders go a nickel on this third down. Once more, it's Nix. Ingram. And he's brought down at the 17-yard line. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12. They'll come up first and 10.
First down, Broncos.
Nix to throw again. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. I'm not sure it altered the throw.
And he's going to be out of bounds at about the 7-yard line, partner. That's where they're going to be set up for this first and goal.
At the 7-yard line.
Throwing again. Here's Nix. Forced out to his right. And he's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there. When he saw the field, it's going to be second down.
That right there, Kate, that's taking the hard lessons from the previous drive and putting it into practice right here. Don't see a throw you like. It's too tight a window. Don't risk yet another interception.
Shotgun snap to Nix. The Mets got it. Touchdown, Denver. The Broncos hold an 11-point advantage. J.K. Dobbins with the touchdown. Now in a close game, they needed somebody to make that type of play. Now it pushes their lead to a couple of scores and makes a comeback that much more difficult.
You know, Kate, their offense did its part and padded the lead. Now it's up to this defense to make this 2-score lead hold up and carry it across the finish line.
Here's Lutz set to kick this away. Mostert on the return. And pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29.
First and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
The Las Vegas offense is set. First and 10. First play is going to be a give to Genty. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop it. A jolt to start that drive. They're up near the 45-yard line.
For a Las Vegas.
Going to the ground again on first. He's only able to get back to the line. It's going to be second down.
These linebackers of today, they are so quick. They're so twitchy. You don't get a body on them in a hurry, they're going to stick you right at the line of scrimmage.
Shotgun snap to Smith. Has him on the quick hitter. And they're going to hold him down just shy of the 40. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend? Do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
41-yard line.
They give left side to Genty. Gets it ahead, has about 5 yards. Great Greenlaw getting there for the stop.
A humble 5-6-yard gain on the ground. Not a huge gain, not a game-changing play by any means. And one that keeps you on schedule and takes some of the starch out of that front seven.
2nd and 4. Man downfield, and Myers has it. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that first down.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum. Keep that defense on its heels.
1st and 10 at the 14-yard line.
53.
Smith on first down. Escapes the pocket. Caught near the goal line. And he's going to be touched down a yard shy of that marker. Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. Straight ahead with Genty. And he gets in. Touchdown. The Raiders shave some off the deficit late in the quarter. It's what every player who scores a touchdown wants to do, Brock. He wants to get right back there and put another 6 on the board.
I've never met an NFL player content with one end zone trip in a game.
Nope.
Yeah, if you're content, you're not making it to this league. You get one, you instantly think of another, and the fortunate few are able to actually deliver on it.
So we're through 3 here. And when we resume play, it'll be with a kickoff. So after making this a 5-point ball game, they kick it off. From his own end zone, here we go. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
All right, Denver getting everybody set. So they've got 1st and 10. To throw, here's Nix. Short pass brought in. He's taken down, but not before he gets this one at the 41. It's a gain of 12 there. And that'll be good for a Denver first.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a first down.
Nix now on 1st and 10. Able to find Wicks here. And the tackle's made just beyond midfield at the 48. Pickup of 12 on that play. And the Broncos will have a first down.
And those are the completions they rely on from their passing game.
First and 10. Ball set up at the 48. Nix from the gun. Rolling left, buying some time. No place to go, so he just threw it away.
I got to believe he harkened back to that earlier pick and thought the better of making another. Getting outside the pocket, he was either going to try to run for it, had nowhere to go, so he simply threw it away.
No luck on first down. Here's 2nd and 10. Shotgun, hands out to Harvey. Solid work on his part. Gets 7 there. It's still 3rd down.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. That one's caught at the 10-yard line. It's a 31-yard play. And now they have a 1st and goal. They run the counter with Dobbins. And that right there is the start of what could be a goal line stand. They hit him for a loss on 1st and goal.
These edge defenders in the league today, Kate, they've got so much on their list to do. A huge to-do list. They got to get to the passer, they got to set an edge, and they got to stop that run game. Not just on the end of the line, but in that case, what?
And he will score. It's a Denver touchdown. The Broncos take an 11-point lead as they try to push this one out of reach. Cortland Sutton, the touchdown.
Will Lutz lining up for the point.
All right, partner, what do you think? Was that a design read, or did he just see space and he was reacting more on the old quarterback instinct there?
Yes. I think yes on both of them, and that play happens so fast that it really is instincts on both sides.
Here's Lutz set to kick this away. Mostert on the return. Big shot at the end of that run back as he gets it just past the 20.
At their own 23-yard line.
Raiders just about ready for this one. It's 1st and 10.
Here we go, here we go. Hold on.
They give up the guns. It's Genty. Ooh, and he is cracked at the tail end of that play. Good hit, but sure would have loved for it to have come earlier as he gets forward a bunch and gets him the first down.
That's good for a Las Vegas first down.
Here we go, hey. Here we go.
Another give here to Genty. He finds him 6 yards on that first down run.
That result right there is why coaches all across all levels of football on defense talk about good, solid tackling, Kate. It's not just to hear themselves talk. It's to make sure that when you can bring a guy down, you're able to and keep them from piling on those yards.
And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down.
Gain of a yard. Brings up
All
third
plays on the table here for 3rd and 3.
Here we go. Tuesday.
From the gun, Smith. That's into the hands of Mostert. And he's going to be persuaded out of bounds right at that 40-yard line. The end result there, 15 yards and a first.
That's good.
Something out of nothing, Kate. That may as well be listed on his resume because he's so good at it. Caught that one near the line, and after that, it was all him. Turning a modest pass into far more than a modest gain.
And that's caught. Touchdown, Las Vegas. The Raiders now within 1 score in the 4th. Wow, just perfect execution there, Brock. Nailing the fade for 6.
Yeah, and when it comes to the fade route, it really is all about timing, and as you said, the execution of it. You have to have the matchup first, but then you need to go connect. A great play.
That one right down the middle. And the Raiders trim the deficit down to 5. So after making this a 5-point ball game, they kick it off. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Good starting field position for the Broncos as they get ready for 1st and 10. Nix. Throwing the out route complete. And he's going to be brought down at the 42.
We get a lot of credit to receivers, and rightfully so, Kate, for them going into coverage and making a catch. I don't think we give enough credit to tight ends. I know they're big, I know they're physical, but to go into double, it's a big-time effort.
We're down to the 2-minute warning here in Vegas. Broncos with a 5-point lead. 2nd and 3 now. On the handoff, here's Harvey. All right, short end marker for the moment, but they've got 3rd and short coming up from their own 44.
At the 44-yard line. A 2-yard gain on the play. And it's 3rd down.
Offense headed to the line, just need to punch it forward a yard to reset the downs. He'll throw it. He finds his back, Harvey. And he's able to cross midfield before going out. Give him 8 yards on the play. And that'll be good for a Denver first.
Down, Denver.
They're going to pass it here. Flush down out to his left. That pass caught by Witz. And they get him out just before he can move those chains, partner. It's a gain of 9 on 1st down.
As soon as he starts to escape, Kate, you can almost see that gunslinger mentality come to life. It takes really perfect defense to hold up and keep him from finding something, but if they'll get that first down, they couldn't do it right there.
Second down, give to Harvey. And they're going to keep moving forward, Brock, down inside the opposing 30. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down.
That right there, that will make the coaches happy. He didn't just get the first down. They got a healthy chunk of bonus yards afterwards.
All set up now for 1st and 10. Oh, Brock, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. He's got it to him yet again, and that one is caught. And he gets this down to the 13-yard line. He picks up 15 on the play. And the Broncos will have a first down. Back to throw. Brown still throwing, and this is intercepted. Jermaine Pratt picks it. And the Raiders are tackled close to their own end zone. But the important thing is they got that football back. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. Setting up to pass. Completed over the middle. And give him about that 15-yard line before they're able to drop him. And now the Raiders call for the first of their timeouts. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game.
Kate, when Bill Walsh was implementing the drag route with the 49ers in the 80s, it sounded the same way as it did with Mike Holmgren and me with the Seahawks in the 2000s versus man on a drag route, run away. You see zone coverage, settle down, give your quarterback his numbers, and you can find a completion just like that.
Singleton.
You know what? With yet another interception, you know what it might be time to do, Kate? Just run it. Run it.
1st and 10 now from the 30. Here he is to throw. He rolls to his right. And that's going to be incomplete. Still time for a couple of plays, though. 15 seconds left. No luck finding his receiver that time. And it's going to be 2nd down.
Well, he went for it all right there. That was a highlight reel waiting to happen if he could connect. So good to get out of the pocket, keep the play alive, but even better defensively to force the incompletion.
Still working from the 30 as they line this up. 2nd and 10. He'll look to throw it. Finds him over the middle. And this one is over. He's got the Broncos the first down and actually just about button up this victory.
A gain of 13 yards. First down, Denver.
So it's a win for the Broncos.